Hi guys, it's Ainslie. I wanted to check in with you and just have a little bit of talk about acceptance. Now, when I was really sick, I think about the first 6 years, I was definitely stuck in the push and crash cycle. And I just was fighting it, looking for answers, just continually. I was on the hamster wheel sort of thing. It was really serious. It's like you're just so far beyond burnout and there was no catching up. So everything was really painful and it was seriously a matter of survival. But I had a couple of things happen that helped to kind of get me out of that cycle into something more like a healing mode. I'd just been trying, and as you know, you come across a lot of people that don't believe you're sick, so it sort of reinforces this sort of striving to be well, you know. And a lot of us were already geared up to be quite like push type mentality people, you know. You try your hardest, you apply yourself, you do your best at all times. But then the rules of the game change when you get CFS, and it's not about trying harder and pushing harder. You really have to pull things right back, and I mean right back, to help your nervous system get into a state of rest and digest. So at about the 6-year mark, I had already suffered so many losses and had so much grief associated with the experience. But there was a really important day, and I remember going in to see a doctor that I was seeing at the time, who didn't know a lot about CFS, but he was a compassionate man. And I just broke down in tears, and I was saying, I've tried so many things, you know, I've tried this and that and the other, and blah, blah, blah. Like the list was just a very long list, you know, and I just was at the end of myself. And he looked at me really kindly, just with compassion in his eyes, and said, maybe it's a matter of trying a little too hard. And I swear, bloody penny dropped in that moment. And I think it was because he was loving and kind, and he acknowledged that, you know, I was trying, which a lot of people hadn't done before. You know, they kind of wrote me off almost like a hypochondriac or something. So yeah, it sort of somehow in that moment, it gave me permission to kind of begin to rest and try a lot less hard. And the acceptance thing came into being for me. Up till then, I thought when people were talking about acceptance, it sounded to me like they meant resignation, like you're going to be like this for the rest of your life, you know, deal with it. But yeah, I went on to learn that it doesn't mean that. It just means accept who you are, where you're at, with what you're going on, like love and accept yourself in this moment, and you know, rebuild your life from there. So yeah, if I can just encourage you today, no matter where you're at on your journey, just accept yourself where you're at, love yourself where you're at, and take the time for your healing. Prioritize your healing, your health, your well-being, before anything else, really. Because if we're not coping, nothing else is going to be going, you know, nothing else in our life is going to be going particularly well, whether it be your relationships, your family, your work life, etc. So we really do need to accept that we're unwell, that we have developed a chronic illness, and, you know, choose to get on the recovery path. And that is the moment. Seriously, that's a really, really pivotal moment in this journey. That is when you begin to heal. It's when you begin to really recover. So I hope this has been helpful, and I wish you a beautiful day. I hope you notice many things of beauty and lots of things that you're grateful for, and that you raise your vibration and your energy along with it. Okay, bless.